Hey guys, welcome into another portfolio update. So interesting course of events this week. I'm going to go through all my stocks here, literally every single one that I own. Just going to have a look at the 5-day graph. So for Tattooed Chef, my largest holding, this is also ordered from largest to smallest all the way at the end here. So yeah, down 0.18%. 3 cents for every share. Very insignificant downward move in Tattooed Chef. It's got to be like a few dollars. Corsair up big, Palantir up big, WBA up, STC up, Fiverr, Coinbase, Planet 13, Beyond Meat, MicroStrategy, Dropbox. MicroStrategy is there. That was Matterport, so MicroStrategy there. Virgin Galactic, Stitch Fix, Workhorse, all up. But my portfolio for the week is down. Interesting, because all my stocks are up. So, I mean, it's very marginal. It's like a few dollars. I think it's like $70 or so that the portfolio is down for the week. But, I mean, looking at all that, you'd think that the portfolio would be up significantly. Like some of these numbers, I mean, here are the big positions, the first three. But, like, that's basically nothing, 0.18%. Corsair, 3.8%. Palantir, 5%. Yeah, like these like 12.6% on quite a big position in SDC stock. How much? 3.3k. So, I mean, like that's $330 for 10%. So, should be like up like a few $100 at least, like here and there. But no, not at all. Portfolio is down simply due to exchange rate change. So 1.33%. I mean, even then, it feels like it should be up more than 1.33% to counteract that, but yeah, I mean, exchange rate has taken all my gains this week, so a little bit unfortunate, but also, I mean, the exchange rate fluctuates a fair bit, so in the end, it kind of hovers around the same area, and yeah, actually, you can see it in the graph. We're not actually in any like unreasonable zone. It's fairly normal for the US dollar to NZ dollar to be where it is right now. Obviously, back in March 2020 is when April 2020 is when I started investing. So all the dollars that I put in at the start have devalued significantly, down about 10%, 11.5%. But yeah, at its lows was down about like 18.7%. So that's a pretty huge move for a currency to make. So yeah, I mean, as a New Zealand investor, I'm also taking the added risk of currency conversion. So, I mean, I assume most people watching these videos would be also New Zealand investors. So it's another risk we take is the currency conversion. We're essentially placing a bet on another economy doing better than our own. If the New Zealand economy does really well, New Zealand dollar goes up, then yeah, can also have an effect on the profits that we're making or are losing. Yeah, so other than that slight negative factor of the exchange rate, it's actually been a really great week. I had multiple stocks up 10% this week. So yeah, super happy with that. And then yeah, pretty much every single stock I own was up, except for obviously Tattooed Chef, which was down insignificantly, and that's just because they had a pretty good bounce off of the bottom the previous week from $15 something, $15.16. They kind of bounced up last week, so that's the only reason they're really down for the week. But yeah, pretty good week on the stocks. Close out all these tabs. Yeah, so if we come over and sort this by market cap, you can see all my positions, largest to smallest, same as we just viewed them over there. Yeah, few stocks up like 10% plus, most of them up, between 2 and 9%. So yeah, pretty good week on the stocks. If only I had been able to keep those gains. But yeah, it's not too much of a biggie. That's pretty much all for stocks. I didn't make any moves, didn't put any money in. Yeah, there was most of the stocks that I'd been buying have moved off of their lows. So I kind of have to cut out the buying a bit when that starts happening, because I'm getting pretty low on cash. And yeah, I tend to invest a lot of money, and it kind of becomes an addiction. You just keep putting all your money into different investments, and then yeah, for me, I find it hard to keep up enough cash. So yeah, kind of gonna try and not put any more money into stocks at the moment, unless it crashes below where I was last buying. So we'll see if that happens. I don't personally think it will, but this is not investment advice. Crypto has started moving up a bit. We're up about around 700 or 750 or so dollars since last week. And yeah, you can see on the day change we've got some coins up fairly big. Pity sand is just a small position, because yeah, sand tends to sandbox token tends to move quite big. It's one of the most volatile coins that I own. Yeah, it's been doing pretty well today in the past couple of days. Yeah, not a lot of interesting news or anything in the crypto market at the moment. Hoping that the market will pick up again soon, crypto market, because I need to reduce the margin, which is in here somewhere. Yeah, negative 2,000 New Zealand dollars. So need to reduce my margin, but obviously I don't want to do that at when crypto is low. So the all-time high for this portfolio was 9,200. So we're still down about 25% or so, roughly, from all-time highs. Next time we start heading back up, then I will probably do the same as I do every time and start reducing margin. Alternatively, if it crashes more, then I will put some cash into the account in order to reduce the margin, as opposed to selling the coins, because I don't want to do that off all-time highs. I'd rather buy more, which if I deposit more money, then I'd be able to re-leverage back into buying more. Yeah, Ethereum, which is the coin I mine, is doing alright at 4,094. It had dipped below, I think as low as 3,700 or so. So it's a bit up from there. And Ravencoin's coming back up as well, which is another mineable coin, which obviously are the ones that I need to focus on for my crypto mining. Not a lot going on with the crypto mining at the moment. I did have to take one of my GPUs out of one of the rigs, so I'm one GPU down. That GPU didn't like overclocks, so it was using too much wattage and not getting enough mega hash. So yeah, probably gonna sell that one hopefully to a gamer, because it's not really that great for mining if it can't be overclocked. Or at least it could be overclocked on some settings, but it wouldn't accept others. It would just make the whole rig crash. So yeah, I'm going to try and sell that card if anyone wants it. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then gonna be probably in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be trying to reduce this down to 2 rigs by condensing the cards on this one. So during my problem solving and stuff, figuring out the rigs, I moved 4 of these, so sorry, these 2 rigs, 4 into here and 4 into here. One of them is an 8 GPU motherboard, so I can put them all into the one, but honestly that's a lot of work for not much reward, so I'm going to wait until my 12 GPU motherboard shows up, and then I'm going to move all of these cards over to 12 GPU motherboard with a new 12 GPU frame that I have, and that way I can add additional cards to that rig. And also I'll be moving this these 6 cards over to the 8 GPU rig, and then I'll have 2 extra slots that I can fill on that one. Basically, I've done like the majority of the buying of the cards that I want to do, and now I just want to kind of have some cash available so that I can buy cards when they become available. So if the crypto market were to crash, Ethereum were to crash, or Ethereum finally moves to proof of stake or whatever, and some of the cards crash in price and whatnot, then I'll be able to purchase some more cards and fit them into my rigs. Yeah, so just kind of accounting for that kind of stuff. I want to have some space in order to put some more cards in, or if they just randomly good deals pop up on like marketplace, secondhand card for 10, 20, 30% below what they're selling for in the store, then I might buy that. Or I mean, considering I'll have an 8 GPUs and a 12 GPU rig, I might just go ahead and buy 1 or 2 more for that rig as well, because I'll have extra motherboards as well, just in case I want to put more GPUs in. But I kind of have to attempt to curb the addiction with buying more, because I'll run out of cash, and then I won't be able to buy dips and crypto or stocks or GPUs as well. I guess you can use that term, buying the dip, for GPUs as well if they were to dip in price, which I mean I kind of hope they do, but then if they do, it's also because it would be likely because mining reduced in profitability, which would be a bad thing for the profitability. So give and take a bit, but yeah. This is my mining profits at the moment. So I have previously cashed out about $730, and then I have another 300 New Zealand dollars sitting in a crypto wallet, and then I have this money here, which is around almost 1,000 New Zealand dollars. So my total profits from crypto mining is around 2,000 New Zealand dollars all up, including like what I've cashed out and what I've got sitting in a couple different places. So yeah, considering I have spent around, I think it's 23,000 now. So yeah, starting to take chunks of that, take a few bites off, make my overall capital invested a little bit less. And yeah, hopefully I will continue to do so. If Ethereum gets up to around that 4,500 mark again, that's where I'd be happy to start selling again. So at that point I would transfer this. I would pay it's a really low network fee at the moment, which is super annoying, because when I want to sell, no doubt this will be like 200 and I'll have to put in an order and wait for it to drop to like 70 or something. But yeah, I'll transfer that out and then sell it off using Easy Crypto. And yeah, so that's only if Ethereum goes back over 4,500. Anything less than that, I don't really feel like it's worth selling. Probably just hold it longer term if that were to happen. So if it stays below 4,500, yeah. So hopefully it does head back up a bit, and I can sell that off and then secure some more profits, and then I feel like I'm taking less of a risk with the whole crypto mining thing. But yeah, that's about all I got for crypto mining. The house, not doing so well. The house, I mean, so this was kind of something that I figured would happen. The valuation on the house, a few weeks back, it jumped massively from like 580,000 or something to 640, and it was just because the banks switched valuation methods. They switched from CoreLogic eValuer over to a Velocity eValuer, and that just jumped the valuation of the house quite a large amount. At that time I used that to my advantage and took out a $40,000 loan against the house. And that, yeah, worked really well. I've used that money for crypto mining and buying crypto mining equipment, and for buying the dip on stocks, which has been very good, very nice, well worth it. It increased my loan repayments by about $84 per fortnight, so a little bit extra to pay, but I mean, my mining rigs would make that back in like 2 days, and I haven't even spent. I've spent like a little bit over half of the loan on crypto mining, so the fact that they'd make back 14 days worth of repayments in 2 days, and I've only spent half that on it, I mean, seems like a good deal to me. If I were to lump it all into crypto mining, then, you know, it'd be like 1 day, and then I'd have made back what I've spent that 14 days on the loan. So yeah, seems like a good deal to me. But if it holds steady is the actual decider. Yeah, so my house value dropped down to 615k. I guess they're just kind of reevaluating where that's at. Maybe some sales happened, like 1 or 2 sales that upset the evaluer's decisions, but yeah, the value is now down at 615k. Doesn't matter to me anyway, because I can't loan any more off the house, and I also am not going to sell it. Yeah, it's a house, very hard to sell, and tax and whatnot. No way I'm going to sell it. No way I'm getting out of the New Zealand property market, just in case it does continue to go insane and I get priced out of the market. It's just not worth it. Just leave the house there. Investment property, hold it for the long term. Yeah, so given that the house went down 25k in value, that also means that my net worth went down 25k in value, so down to 315,000 net worth. And yeah, not doing too bad for a 24-year-old, although I do turn 25 the day of my next video, or the day after. I'll be 25 in the next video. My birthday is 31st of December, so last day of the year. So yeah, I'll probably record the next video on like the 1st. I did this one a day early because market's closed a day early for Christmas, but I won't be releasing it until tomorrow, I guess, so Christmas. So I guess Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, everyone who watched till the end. Yeah, pretty much all I got for this video, so thanks for watching, have a great Christmas, and yeah, support the channel, like, sub, comment, whatever you'd like, and have a great day. See ya.